ambition and expectation. Just 1 point required, and a brighter future is in the bag. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Well, I have a feeling Nakazawa will have a huge role to play defensively here. He'll prove a very stubborn obstacle for anyone wanting to get balls into the box.
Well, he certainly looks the part. He is a truly imposing player.
Yeah, and I also like the fact that despite being a very hard-tackling player, he boasts quite a clean record.
Absolutely no red cards and a total number of bookings that you can count on one hand. For someone with 110 caps or so, that is absolutely remarkable.
Slick.
What do you think about the formation here, Jim?
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
So it's down to business here. Spread it left. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a promising position. Bonucci did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Can he get it through? Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Nakata. It's a really well-measured ball. He's a sharp little ball here. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Cruyff tries to get it clear. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nakata showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Turns back here, probably the best option. Played back to the goalkeeper. Van Bouten. And it's Batistuta. Great ball if he can get there. And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, what has happened here? Big header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Messi plays it short. And the shot! There's a goal! Is Is this the moment? The moment he made it happen. The moment they made it happen. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0. And here's Batistuta.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Cruyff tries to play it through. Serginho. Played back. Looking to play him in. Played back in. Brilliantly cut out. Spread out to the left. David Villa going full tilt down the left. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Raul goes on a charge down the left. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! And that is wildly off target.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Beckham. Now it's Rooney. And it's Beckham. Oh, that is a nice touch. That's good play. Looking for options for movement. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And now they can clear their lines. Pings it across. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Van Balken. And it's Cruyff. Rijkaard. Batistuta. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's fabulous. And Messi! Oh, that is rather wayward.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Pirlo. Knocks it into space. Roberto Carlos. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's taking no chances there. Crosses it in. It's a mighty crossbar comes to the rescue. In by Rooney. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pirlo with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Kimmich. Nakata. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cruyff! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Built as the single goal between the sides. There's the crossfield ball, and it's Beckham. Now it's Rooney. Engages and forces him off the ball. Raul looking understandably energised after his goal. Roberto Carlos. Just about up to the hour now. Bayer gets good distance on it. Early ball. Cleared away. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aims beyond the defence. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Beckham. Looking for the run. And a chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Batistuta. Nakata. Oh, good-looking ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Abraham. Nakata promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. And it's Serginho. Cruyff. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's in plenty of space here. That has been knocked clear. No, that was never going to make it. Chips it through. Beckham. Well, the voices from the stands are becoming that much more frantic now. They are doing everything they can to help the team.
Well, it's often understated, but they can have an impact on games like this. It's time to respond in kind, up their game.
Rijkaard. And Batistuta! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Pirlo.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Batistuta. Tries to pass it through, and this is Raul. The ball's gone astray. That's an imaginative pass. Fires it in low. Rooney. So that's it. It is all over. A win, a triumph. A time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, en la pantalla se mostrará un boletín informativo del Departamento de Policía Regional.